What is up, Titan Nation? Hope everybody's doing good out there tonight. Um, Been a crazy past, few games and this season as a whole. Obviously, we all know the Titans have kind of limped along this season. A lot of injuries again. Um, Not the most in the league, but we are up there. I would say, you know, top three in the league in injuries. The offense has struggled all season long, pretty much for the most part, except, the Green Bay game where we seem to kind of put it all together, but it's just been one thing after the other in the last few games. This game against Jacksonville was just a complete wash overall. I don't know if the team was distracted, if they just weren't ready to play. A lot of injuries. Obviously, Danico Autry being out has really, really hurt this team a lot. Having Fulton kind of in and out of the lineup all season again has really hurt us as well. Obviously, we didn't have Trey Avery during the last game, which he was playing really well in place of Fulton. Not having David Long in the last game killed us. Evan Ingram just absolutely lit us up. Had the game of his career. You would have thought he was Travis Kelce out there or Gronk or something playing tight end. The man almost retired this year, if that tells you anything. It's just been wild. It's been depressing in a sense. This was our year to really just take care of this division. I mean, the way the Colts were playing, the Jags were playing, we had an opportunity to just absolutely stomp the division and win this thing outright with no problem. And now we're looking at a situation where we're literally 2 games back from Jacksonville, which is incredibly hard to believe. And, if you look at our schedule coming up, it's it's not it's not extremely difficult, but it's not easy either. And we got the Chargers coming up next week, and the Chargers have been playing very well. Obviously, they have Justin Herbert. It's in LA. It's not a good matchup for us at all, considering where we're at. We'll see tomorrow who the Titans get back this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Autry will be playing. We did release a report that Autry could possibly only miss 1 game. Well, he's missed 2. And he probably would have played. He probably would at least practice this week if this Jacksonville game would have been, the division on the line type of game. We're hoping that he practices this week. We think he will. That's what we're hearing anyways. So obviously we need Fulton to come back. We need Long to come back. We got this Houston game. This Houston game is going to end up being probably the most important game out of these next 4 games, because even if Jacksonville loses next week, if we beat Houston, we should be in good shape. We should be in good shape if that happens. Now, looking at the Jaguars schedule, they have Dallas coming up. It's going to be hard pressed for them to beat Dallas. Now, it is a possibility. Jacksonville's been playing a lot better as of late. I mean, yeah, they lost against Detroit, but I mean, they're one of those teams that they can either put it all together or they can just collapse. So I'm hoping that they don't ride on this momentum and that Dallas beats them, because if Dallas loses that game and we lose against the Chargers, guess what, folks? Guess what? We are literally 1 game back. 1 game back in the division, which is incredibly mind-blowing. Incredibly mind-blowing. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I am a glass half full type of guy. You might not, realize that with some of the tweets that I tweet during the games and stuff. But I do think if there's one team that can kind of get it together it's a Mike Vrabel coach team. Now, I do think that the John Robinson um, firing did have something to do with this game and the way we played. And a lot of people said, oh, it's no, the players play the game, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's true. But J Rob was a very hands on GM. I mean, he would be out there in practice doing drills with the guys like Vrabel was. And he knew a lot of these guys personally. Like I said, he was a very hands on type of guy. And you can't tell me it didn't affect the locker room in some way, shape, or fashion. Now, if it was because of a distraction, hopefully it's just one game. And we did break the news on this network about J Rob being about the story between J Rob and AJ Brown as far as the contract extensions and all that stuff. And I do believe there was more to the story than what was given. And J Rob had the ability to offer him more money even from the get-go, and he didn't. And that's the story we broke here, but you can go back and watch it. We're not going to go all over. I just wanted to release a quick video tonight. Also, at 9 o'clock Central Time, so about an hour from now, depending on when you're watching this, Titan Upload's going to be live. I'm going to be on his show. So 9:05 p.m. Central Time tonight. Please tune in. Is this the beginning to an end for our star players, for the team, for Ryan Tannehill possibly? Are the Titans going to retool at the end of the season? We don't know, but tune in tonight. We're going to talk about it on the Upload channel. I will be there myself. I will be there with Titan Upload, and I think the Power Hour is going to be there with us. I'm going to have a few network guys on there, so please tune in tonight to Titan Upload. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. But anyways, thank you guys so much for all your support of the Titan Upload Network. Please hit that like button. We're trying to get to 2K on the channel this year. Collectively as a whole, we have about 30,000 followers, subscribers through Twitter, through YouTube. So we're trying to build the network up. And please follow me on Twitter at Titans Rossi. We've been blowing up on Twitter recently, really the whole season, and that has everything to do with you guys. So thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you, Titan Nation. We can't thank you enough. And tighten up, guys. We will see you in about an hour on the Titan Upload, on Titan Upload's channel. So tighten up. See y'all later.